Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is a little earlier than usual today, but I had a little bit of a schedule shift. So we're up and at it this morning and here to talk about the next phase of structure in service of inspiration. So we are following the energy of Capricorn, and Capricorn likes to have structures and systems in place, but they need to be easy and they really need to, in my opinion, honor your own wiring and design. So, I'm going to give you some ways to ensure that you've got the basic, simple systems set up in your business so that you can work with ease. The worst thing that we can be doing is stressing ourselves out, always trying to find things, to be doing things over and over again. So we want to make sure that you've got foundational systems and structures in place in your business that support you and work for you. There are so many tech options out there these days that it can be really, really overwhelming. And what I want you to know is that, especially early on and even into, you know, bigger bit parts of your business, it doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be expensive. I took a lot of advice early on and invested in a lot of things that I ended up really not needing. And it cost me a lot of money every year. So, what I'm going to share with you today is the key things that you want to have some form of tech available to you. And most of them are free or less than $20 a month. So, literally, for $60, $75 a month. You can have all the things that you need in your business to be professional, to manage your clients, to ensure that you are in flow. So I'll give you some of my favorites and the ones that my clients use, but I'd love for you to pop in the comments if you're watching the replay. To let me know what it is, what you use. What are your favorite tools to manage these pieces of your business? So, what's the first piece that there's a couple really basic things we need to be able to do, right? We need to be able to make appointments with our clients and we need to be able to take money from our clients. Um, and above and beyond that, the rest is pretty simple. We also need to be able to communicate with them. So, those are my top three things that you want to make sure that you have installed in your business right away. I am basic old school. I utilize Google Calendar for for my calendars. So it allows me to separate calendars, personal calendar, business calendar. I have multiple business calendars. That's for my tracking. What I suggest people starting out to have it be professional and allow your clients to book with ease so you're not always having to message back and forth, which is a fine way to do it initially. So you don't have to spend any money on a scheduling service. But if you are, it's nice to have a scheduling link to send someone. It really can help you manage your life and manage your schedule. Calendly has a free option. If you don't need multiple event types, it's really simple and easy to use. But there's quite a few out there. There's Acuity. And then there are ones that get into more complicated systems. There's OneTub, which I use because it has a lot of different integrations and I've been using it for a long time and I really love it. But it is a little bit more expensive than things like Calendly. So start where you're at, but have a way to take appointments, follow up on appointments. What I like about having a appointment scheduler service is that it will send automatic reminders to you and your clients. So then you don't have to remember to do that. So keeping track of appointments. Number one. Number two, a way to take money. We want to get paid for our services. So, simple, easy way to do that. You want to have separation of your personal and your business finances. So, I know a lot of people will Venmo or PayPal, but they won't have it set up as a business account. Um, you talk to your own accountant, but I'm here to tell you that you really do want to have things separate. And I know that there's a cost associated when we use a PayPal business account or a Stripe account, an average of, it's 2.7 to 3% transaction fee. It's part of doing business. And I think when you step into that energy of this is my business money and my business account, it really does set the stage for that energy that this is business and not just, a side hustle, so to speak. So explore and look into, if you don't already, having a separate account, separate business banking account, and having a way to take payments that's separate from your personal PayPal or Venmo or what have you. So PayPal or Stripe, everybody's got different opinions. There's a lot of other different things out there that you can use, but those are easy, simple, great ways to get started. And then the third piece is to, ensure that you have a way to communicate with potential clients. Well, there's more than 3 here. I got a bunch of things to share today. So connecting with your clients first, let's start there. So if you're doing remote work, you're going to want to have something like Zoom. You could use Google Meet. That's free. You could use your Google Suite for all kinds of things, for storing files, for sharing files with your clients. And there's no charge for that. Just watch your data storage over time. You can store your videos there, etc. So you can use Google Meet. Most folks are so used to using Zoom. I think it's worth it, the investment. It's about $15 a month after the free account. If your sessions are short, you can stick with the free account. They're up to 40 minutes for free. So next piece is ways to communicate with potential clients. We do a lot of things oftentimes on social media. We're using Messenger, we're using text, but I am a huge fan of ensuring that you have an email list and that you're emailing your clients and potential clients on a regular basis. And so my clients have been using MailerLite to get started, and they love it. It's really simple. It's easy to use. You can even have a website. You don't even need a web domain and a traditional website. If you're just getting started, MailerLite's great because you can create some landing pages too, and you can connect it with all kinds of things. So there's a free account, and then the next level is only $10 a month. So something to check out. You want to be building that email list and keep things simple. So the other piece is a way to have clients sign your agreements. If you're working with folks over a period of time, I recommend that you have a really simple client agreement and that you both sign it. And so having a way to get that signature, to share that information, there's a number of different companies out there that are specifically for signing. What I really prefer is Adobe. It's about $15 a month, but what's beautiful about it is you can create PDFs, you can use it for fill-in forms, all kinds of things. So having a way to sign client agreements. And speaking of forms, we want to be getting feedback from our clients. We want to do intake forms. Where are we at? What are our intentions? Things like that. Google Forms, free, great way to be navigating that piece with your clients throughout the client journey. What else do we have? And lastly, in terms of the basics, these are just core basic pieces that I believe you can run your business for years on without having to spend not even $100 a month. So Canva for creating posts, for creating flyers, for creating all kinds of images. There's a free account, and then you can pay to buy images, or it's only $12.99 a month for their pro account, which gives you access to a whole lot more images so that you don't need to go out and be buying images, stock images elsewhere. Canva is a great option and super easy to use and super powerful. All right, so that's it. Those are the basics. There's lots of other different options. You can kind of take off from there, but Google Suite will give you a lot of things. It'll give you your calendar, it'll give you storage for sharing client documents, it'll give you Google Forms. You can even do video chats. So that covers a lot of bases. You need a way to take money, so PayPal, Stripe, something like that. And then a way to sign client agreements. So maybe it's Adobe Sign, or you could do something like Sign Now. And then a way to communicate with your clients. So if you're not going to use Google Meet, then Zoom, free or paid account. And then last two pieces, a way to communicate with potential clients starting out, or even if you've been in business a while, taking all of your email addresses that you have and putting them into a system that is meant to track open rates, to help you to design beautiful emails, to schedule emails is really a powerful way to run your business. And I suggest MailerLite. That's what my clients have used. I use ActiveCampaign. I bought into that a long time ago. I'm not locked in, but for now, but you don't need to spend that much money. You don't need to do a lot of complicated things, and MailerLite does so much. And lastly, Canva. Get artistic, get fun, create beautiful posts, and do it with ease. So what else are you using? What may I have missed? The key here is to ensure that you can check all these boxes and that you have systems in place that are simple and easy. You could, literally spend zero money upfront, use Google Calendar, message back and forth with your clients, send agreements and have them sign and scan. You can use MailerLite for free. You can use Zoom for free. There's a lot of ways to do things inexpensively, but start to add in where it makes sense. And again, you shouldn't need to spend a ton of money every month in order to support you and your business. All right, my friends, so structure in service of inspiration. If you use something and it's driving you crazy, then let's find something else for you to use. Last week, I shared a tech inventory so that you could look at, for those of you that do already have a lot of tech in your business, what do you have? How's it working for you? And what pieces might you want to shift or change? So this month is a great time, this cycle, to look at these things. Ensure your business is set up to serve you so that you have time and space to be inspired, to take inspired action, and to be connected to your heart mind. Because remember, all it takes is a little bit of heart power. All right, my friends, have a beautiful rest of your day. And let me know what questions you have or what your favorite tools are. And I will see you soon.